Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing the RF kit, the race fairing kit on the Continental GT, and it already has the Reck 2.1. तो इसमें सिर्फ fairing का part होने वाला है. So in a while we'll continue and I'll show you what all thing needs to be dismantled and installed. So this customer had already opted for the Reck 2.1 fairing. उनका already था. Okay. Now he's come back to install the race fairing kit, and race fairing kit is a panel set over here and a underbelly, which you must have already seen in my previous video. You must have seen this video previously. So we're going to prepare that bike, the white color one, completely like this one. So to start with, you have to remove this bash plate from bottom, leave the brackets in its place. Install this C bracket first, and on this the belly will be installed, and then we'll install the other panels, other brackets and panels. Bash plate has been taken off. Remove the crash guard top bolts, nuts and bolts, take it off. This is the other end where the nut is, so push it out on the other end. You have to take the complete stuff out because these brackets are going to be get installed over here. Once the bolt is out, okay, then install this bracket first. Okay, it should go here and the bolt will go through that panel, that bracket. It will come out on the other side. Once the bolt comes out from this side, we have to put the second bracket. So put the second bracket this way, and then the nut over it. Next, remove the stock indicators, okay, keep them aside. Autolog will be providing additional new indicators which has longer cables now. Since the RF panel comes out a bit, you can't fit the stock indicators. The new ones will also be stock, but they'll have a longer cable. So this cables are pretty short, if you can see here, and if you can compare, the cables are much longer now from what Autolog provides. Okay, so get both the panels ready, install both the left and right indicators on each of the panels, and then you can start the next process of fitting the panels on the bike. Next, let's install the belly first. So slide the belly in, match the stock crash guard slot, and put the bolts from the front side. This bolt is going in first, both these bolts, for which you install the bracket at the back end. Installing the right hand side panel first, match the holes at the bottom right side, and there will be one at the end over here. Okay, and just tighten all the bolts. Put the screws, pull the bolts and tighten all of them. Installing the right hand side, again match all the mounting points, 1, 2, 3. I'll just show you how the other side is already done. So we fixed the panel, then mounted this bolt, and the bolt here. Okay, indicator wire is yet to be connected. It's the same place where you disconnected it earlier from. By the way, everywhere it is nuts and bolts. Okay, so bolt goes from here and a lock nut will go from the back side. Okay, so don't forget that, like this. By the way, those customers who already have the 2.1 fairing and are now going for the RF fairing, you need to drill 2 bolts additionally, 2 holes additionally, one over here and one over here, to make this mount stronger. How it is to be done, let's see it on the other side. On this side there are no holes right now. Okay, by the way, if you purchase a full RF kit, a full kit along with the head fairing and all, everything, the holes will come pre-matched for you. So once all these bolts are installed completely, okay, for this fairing, for the left and right fairing, then match and hold both the fairings together, the top one and the bottom one, and put a see-through, drill a hole through. Make sure you don't drill it way too hard and way too far off that you touch the tank. So make sure of that. Next, put a longer bolt on the back side and a shorter bolt will go on the front side. of course you need to put a nut also from behind. Next we're going to drill on the front section. Put a bolt, a washer and nut from the back side. This will how will it fit from inside. Okay. And this will how it fit for inside. Once both your left and right fairing are installed, now install the wiring for your indicator at this stage and route it in such a way that they don't come in between the handle when you're moving it left and right. Next we'll install the final part, which is this radiator cover. Okay. Once everything is done, in the end you can pick this one. You have to glide it inside and match the 4 mounting points 1, 2, 3, 4 with these 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the bolts from here and nuts from back side. So glide it inside. Make sure it is not touching much parts so that the color is not damaged. Radiator panel is also installed and the bike is completely ready now. By the way, some of you might notice the color difference. The bottom color is fresh white and the top ones are looking as milky white or off white because the customer has some PPF over here, because of which the color is different, and then he had the front fairing had to be repainted for some reason and the painter matched this one, so that's why these two are in one color. Now the customer, once he reaches back his home, is going to get the left and right panel also painted in the same shade, so he doesn't have to redo the top 2 sections, just the bottom section he'll have to redo. So by the way, if you order from Autolog and if your bike is stock, you're going to get the straight colors, so you don't have to worry about color matching. And if you are placing an order with Autolog and if you have some modified color, then I would advise you should get bare panels, unpainted panels from Autolog and get the paint matched at your end instead of getting a different color panel. So just to remind you guys, this customer already had the Reck 2.1 fairing and now he ordered the RF panels, and only in such cases you have to drill this additional holes. Okay, if you order the complete kit, you don't have to drill any holes. With that said, I'll end the vlog here, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you want to place order, I'll leave links for Autolog Design website in the video description, and you can place orders accordingly.